was man tut man nicht. Das was man mag, darf man nicht. Sur mir an, was teure. Mit euch a choyshech boi Yisrael eure. Das was man tut nicht.
Listen, what's the difference? You can play them a song and finish. You have to say with them out?
Listen, this is a typical day. This is what I've been through in the last year. But you know, we learned from it.
Yeah, because we're two artists, and he has to get married, and I'm teaching him to compromise. It took me 15 years to learn. I want him to do it like in 1 year. You should know. Next year we're rocking his wedding, Be'ez Hashem, with the yeshivish girl from Gateshead. Hi, my beloved fellows. We just finished a heavy workout as far as music is concerned. We made an unbelievable new album, and this is different and unique, more than any album I ever did.
After this wedding in the Terrace Chaya, Lipa was a guest. He walks in there, does his thing. After the wedding, we were just like catching up. I'd bump into Lipa here and there after gigs. When I used to play in a band, I was a musician. So yes, I am a musician. I'm not just electronic. So I do understand the difference between live music and electronic. But I'm team electronic. It's 2015, okay? So basically we met up and we were talking, what are you holding, what are you doing, what are you doing, school, yada yada yada. I then told Lipa that recently I started producing electronic music, and the reaction I'm getting from people is amazing. And then he came to my car and I played him the tracks. He was jumping out of his seat, he couldn't control himself. He's like, I need to make an album like this. And then within a few weeks we said, okay, let's do this. And we spoke about how playbacks, and you send it and you'll send me back ideas, and the rest is history. Be positive.
We went into the car and Matt played me stuff, and I said, I'm willing to do that if you're willing to do this with me. And he had the chutzpah to hesitate. He said he has to think about it if he wants to do it.
Lipa is probably the most talented person I've met in my life. Certain musicians are jazz musicians, they're jazz musicians. Someone fusion, he plays fusion. You hear it sound in fusion. You play Lipa a hip-hop track and you give him a little inspiration, he just gets in a place, and on this track he's a hip-hop artist. And then we went to a track where it's like it's just funk, it's like electronic funk, and he writes something that's like you would think all he's been doing is funk, and so on and so forth, to EDM, to this, to that. There's no one in the world like Lipa, I must say.
My name is Lipa Schmeltzer. I'm 6 years old. I love my father. He's amazing. He's very famous and lovable. I love him a lot, and even if he only goes away for 1 day, I still miss him.
My father is an amazing role model because no matter how great he is, he's always trying to improve and finding ways that he could improve. And besides from inspiring himself and his family, he's inspired thousands of people.
So the composition of the songs is it's mainly I composed it, but it was co-written by Matt Dubb, which basically goes to say that I took loops and drops and little rhythms that he sent me, and let's say I had 15 ideas put away for songs. Once I hear the chords and the loops, I said, no, this doesn't match to my idea. Let me listen to what this brings me. It takes me on a different trip. And I made another tune to it, and I played around with it, and I can demonstrate to you a little bit of how it was. So I'll give you one example. Let's take one example. So I get this, and I play this, and I can do. Yoim ze mechibad mikol yomem ki v'shuv asir oilomem ki v'shuv asir oilomem Rishoni lemekruei kodesh yom shabuson yom Shabbos kodesh yom shabuson yom Shabbos kodesh Git Shabbos, Git Shabbos, Git Shabbos, Git Shabbos, Shabbos of the ganze Welt. Git Shabbos. Yeah? But then I say, no, I don't like it. And I go, and by the way, this wasn't something I did. I'm giving you an example. And I made certain examples in my head until I liked it. But it's a different way of composing. So hear this. And I mumble these words, and then I Riven ist Schimmern gegangen zu der Ego. Jeder ist als Herr gegangen zu der Ego. Willen in Don gegangen zu der Ego. Gott in Usher gegangen zu der Ego. Naftule Josef gegangen zu der Ego. A viele Benjamin gegangen zu der Ego.
You're creating sounds that are made, every sound, every drum that you hear, every real instrument you hear is based on frequencies. So electronic music, you're basically combining frequencies that make certain sounds. Now these sounds you can't get out of a saxophone or trumpet or natural drums or natural bass guitar. And you can basically create the sounds, whatever in your head you're imagining, you can actually make that sound. So instead of having regular music, which is contains of, rhythm is 5 pieces, bass guitar, drums, keyboard. Here you have the world to make, instead of a regular bass guitar, using certain synth sounds, you're playing with the frequency to give it low end. You're using winds for, instead of splashes and crashes you used to on a drum set. Rhythms, they're not full chords all the time, you just have loops that are making full of a rhythm because you can,
This CD is a lot different because it's electric music, unlike other CDs that he made.
I like this album a lot because it's like a new style and it's a totally different type of music. I like Kultir Sim, and I like Ben Fega because they're a new genre.
I think it's really amazing. It's something that Jewish music has never really seen before, and it's a new start, and I believe that, it's going to change things a bit.
I think that it should be very, very positive.
I'm so grateful I had have the A-Day. A-Day has definitely a big part in breaking through some boundaries in Jewish music. Chazan Lemmer, for him to come into the studio to do a little piece for me, it's unbelievable. Struly Green, my nephew, he's a rising superstar. And my little boys, Shimi and Tully, and Dani Maima from Israel. Beautiful people, beautiful people.
In the Heim, ist schul, a Chassana, ist cool. Music here, ich betul.
Fuss around this album is for 2 reasons. One reason is because people are not used to techno style in the Jewish music. Although I already did myself, you can say Hentelech, Hemizrach, Hang Up the Phone is a little bit bridging into techno style, but this is like real McCoy all the way. And the other reason is because it's a total different collaboration. It's a total different idea, a different album, to take a producer, a musician who is as equally involved in the album, and we're doing this together. It's something fresh that was never done before. I think both reasons are valid reasons. Some people might say it's wild music. I don't know what wild is, because when I say I don't know what wild is, let me backtrack a minute. By me, there's no such a thing as Jewish, non-Jewish, kosher, non-kosher in music, as long as the words and the messages are kosher. Which means to say, if the message is pure and spiritual, then any beat goes. So that's a beautiful thing, in my opinion. And the collaboration, yes, I think that God gave me a gift, that I met Matt Dubb, that it's a good reinvention for me. The name of the album is Be Positive, because I'm sick and tired of negativity. Be positive. I talk to myself, and you can listen as well. I want to be positive. And I want to do a blood drive with a prominent organization, which I'm now dealing with them, that I'll donate CDs for anyone who comes and gives blood, because B positive is a blood type.
I'm B positive.
He is B positive. I don't know my birthday, so I don't know my... I do know my birthday, but I don't know my blood type. But I want to have a positive attitude in life and in dealings and an appreciation for the world and for its people. So you can buy it in the next 2-3 days, wherever Jewish music is sold, and then in Google Play and iTunes and Amazon Store.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. If you want.
Walmart.
Yeah, no. But it's okay.
What? Didn't you tell me it's being sold in
I said only places where they sell kosher food.
Oh.
Anyway, but it's going to be beautiful, and I hope you will enjoy it. And this is a long journey. There's much more to come.
Positivism, positive. Positivism, positive. Negativity. It's a nega to us. 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 Tanz zusammen de heuche Kedische. Tanz Moishael Bagoyim. Aber wir gehen singen. Tanz zusammen de heuche Kedische. Tanz zusammen. Ja, Moshe! Kästenbaum spielen. Zusammen de heuche Kedische. Tanz zusammen de heuche Kedische. Tanz zusammen de heuche Kedische. Tanz zusammen.